Do you love interactive elements on your card but don't want to fight with a ton of little dies or complicated instructions? This video is for you. Hi everyone, I'm Rebecca Keppel, and in this video I'm going to share how to make a dancing ghost on your card using some new dies and other supplies from Spellbinders. Even if you're not a Halloween card maker, be sure to watch this video because they have other dies that are non-Halloween themed with the same exact mechanism. So let's jump right in and make a dancing ghost. I thought I would actually show you the dies. Look at how few dies are in this set, but they're so cute. There's the large ghost and his little other arm, or her little other arm. There's a Hey Boo sentiment set. There are two different candy holders, a bag with a jack-o'-lantern face and then a jack-o'-lantern shape. There's the legs, and I'm going to show you how easy it is to put those legs together so they dance. And then there's candies. So not a ton of dies, but it makes the cutest card. Okay, and next up is the Boo Dance Party Sentiments Clear stamp set. There are so many cute stamps in this set that have lots of punny things like being cool is my costume and I'm here for the booze and all kinds of stuff. And then there's the Hypnotic Background Glimmer Hot Foil Plate. This is also new with this collection. And I just wanted to mention that this is one of those hot foil plates that you could use with a ton of different cards, not just Halloween. It looks super cute because it's supposed to be like a dance party theme, but you can use this throughout the year. Okay, so I'm going to start with my Glimmer machine. I have it getting nice and hot. And because this is a 4 by 4 1/4 by 5.5 inch plate, I am going to place it at an angle so that it is not trying to go through the platinum machine straight on and then misses some of the spots. I'm also going to cut some silver foil just slightly larger than the plate, and then I have learned my lesson when I'm trying to cover an A2 piece of cardstock. I actually just cut an 8.5 by 11.5 and then cover that whole thing with that image and then just cut it down to the 4 by 5.25 or 4.25 by 5.5, whatever you want. So that's the way that you can really get that whole image foiled. So just check it out when you peel off that silver foil. I love these rings of tiny dots. I think they look absolutely awesome on that background. I thought I would use the same hot foil plate on black cardstock and orange as well. The foiling was going so well that I just wanted to foil all the things. Sometimes it just works out that way, and light purple too. So lots of different Halloween cards. Now I had a bunch of different foil pieces then left over that have the background of that Hypnotic foil plate. So I am going to use the Glimmer Essential Solid Arch hot foil plate, one of those extra pieces that I already ran through that has the background of that Hypnotic background, and then you peel it off and what do you get? You get a arch with all that background, and then the not foiled part are the little dots. It's just the reverse of what we did before. Very cool to be able to use up some of those foil pieces in this way. If you have any solid plates, you can do it with those solid plates. Okay, so now I am going to use my universal plate system to cut out the dies. I've shared how I use it with 3D embossing folders, but of course, obviously you can also do die cutting and regular embossing folders and all of that good stuff as well. So I'm just going to do all of the die cutting. So I'm cutting out the ghost, the two little treat carriers, the treats, the Hey Boo, and the legs out of several different colors of cardstock. For the first card, I am going to cut that arch that we created down. I'm just going to leave a tiny little bit of orange around the outside just because I think that looks kind of cool. They do have at Spellbinders dies for these arches. It comes with a whole set of different sizes of arches, and I think I might need to grab it because I like the arch so much. And then here I am cutting down and straightening out that Hypnotic background on the black. So I just go in and cut a little on one side, cut a little on the other side. It ends up working out. And with such a cool pattern, it doesn't have to be absolutely perfect. And I did cut it to 4 by 5.25 so that I could mat it on some light purple cardstock. And then I'm going to pop up that arch on top of that. Okay, here's the legs for the ghost. I know it looks very odd, but all you need is a tiny foam square or foam circle, and you're gonna put it right in the center. There's a circle cut out of where the body would be, and you're just gonna put that foam square right in the center, and that is going to attach to the ghost, and that is all you do. I put a small foam square at the top of the ghost just to make sure the head doesn't get smushed down if you mail it. But check it out. Just pull off that protective layer off that foam square. Make sure the legs are where you want them and hanging down enough that you can see them, because you do want to see enough of the legs that you can see the dancing. And that's it. That's it to make this little ghost dance. Is that not the cutest thing and the easiest interactive card you'll probably ever make in your entire life? I mean, I had no idea they were this easy, honestly. Otherwise, I would have been buying them and using them this whole time. Okay, so now I'm going to cut out that little jack-o'-lantern treat bag out of orange cardstock and back it with black so that you can have the eyes and the nose and the mouth in black. And then I also cut out, there's a little handle that's with the Hey Boo sentiment. So you can hang that right over the ghost's arm because the die cuts out that arm. So now there is the little extra arm that you could put on the side, the other side. I decided not to use it, as if the ghost was just hanging their arm down on that side. So I am going to use one of the sentiments from the Boo Dance Party Sentiments Clear stamp set that says, "I would never ghost you." I thought that was really cute. So I stamped it and heat embossed it with white embossing powder, and then I'm going to use black foam squares to pop that up. Since it's a black cardstock, you won't be able to see those white foam squares hanging out from the back. And I just love how easy this was to create, and I love all the foiling combined with the interactive element. This card was just so much fun to make. Okay, for the next card, I'm going to start with the sentiment from the Boo Dance Party Sentiments Clear stamp set, and I am going to stamp it and heat emboss it again with white embossing powder on black cardstock. I think that looks great for Halloween cards. It looks great in general, I think, white embossing powder on the black cardstock. Just make sure you use lots of anti-static powder tools so that it doesn't get a bunch of pieces stuck where you don't want it. This time, I am going to back the ghost's eyes with black cardstock. I just use tape runner on the top of the head, and then I'm just going to trim around that, similar to what we did with the pumpkin in the last card. I just wanted the ghost's eyes to be black for this one. Okay, I'm going to use the other treat bag, which I cut out of kind of it almost looks like a lime green, which is perfect for Halloween. These cardstocks, these colorful cardstocks, are all Spellbinders as well. So I am going to fill the little treat bag with all of the little treats that I die cut. Now I'm going to start putting the card together. So I'm going to start at the top because I know I want the sentiment on there. So I'm going to place that so I can make sure I have enough room for legs and ghost. Again, all you need to do is cut out the legs and then put a small little foam square in the center of that circle. And then I like, for the ghost, because it's kind of large or long, I like to pop up the very top of the head, just so that it doesn't get smooshed down at all. That's going to stay popped up as well, and it won't interfere with the mechanism at all because it's way above it, right? So then you peel off those protective layers to make sure that you're adhering the ghost body to the mechanism and then the ghost head up top. And then the legs dance, and I just think it's so cute and so much fun to make. So for this little treat bag, I did want to back those die cut openings where it's the eyes and the nose and the mouth, again with black cardstock. I decided to use one of the little treats as a bow in this ghost's hair, so I thought that was kind of fun, and has a double duty here where we're using it as candy in the bag and then as a bow for the little ghost's head, which just cracks me up. I don't know why. So then you can again use the die cut arm to place inside. Even with the treats, I was able to just get the handle right around the arm there, and then just adhere that bag to the ghost herself. Again, because that's on top of the ghost, it's not affecting the leg mechanisms at all. Here's where I did mess up a little bit. I put treats all scattered along, like she had dropped a bunch of treats while she was dancing, but I put one a little too close to the legs. So don't do that. Don't put it anywhere near the legs because then the mechanism can get caught on them. But once it's completely glued down, you might be able to make it work by lifting up the legs a little bit. I, for one, had no idea that the Dancin cards were so easy to put together, and I am going to go back and look at some of the other dies that are available, and I'll be sure to link them down below in the YouTube description box under the video. If you love seeing how to put together interactive cards, other card techniques, supplies, and product reviews, please like this video, subscribe to my channel, and hit the bell so you can be notified every single time I have a new video available. As always, I want to thank you so much for spending time with me today. Please stay safe, stay healthy, and I'll see you again soon. When I gear up and then nothing comes out. Can't remember if there's anything else I'm supposed to say. If you love, that.